Welcome back, friends. It is I, your host, ScarfPlays, and it's time for more Dragon Commander, and we are in the final turns here. So we're going to go ahead and play out this turn. Can we build any more here? We can build one more thing. Let's go ahead and build another Devastator. There we go. We're just running stuff the hell over. That's what we're going to keep doing. We're just going to run things over. Just keep running it over until we get to that capital and finish this thing. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's exactly what we're going to do. Let's keep going here and check the bridge. Nothing here. Okay, end the turn. See what happens here. Got ourselves another tavern here. More mercenary cards means just more running them the hell over as we go. They're building a large force there, but they can't leave that force as long as we have juggernauts protecting that area. Just need to build more boats for it. Doesn't matter how much they build in that spot as long as we have juggernauts cutting them out. Emperor arrests Elven Duke on General's whim. No one is safe from random prosecutions. Loaf of bread looks like Emperor. Pigs inside. My popular demand, Emperor authorizes production of own action figure. Really? We have near perfect 100s. Bomber balloons. And yeah, those are okay. Wish I could sell those. Let's talk to these guys. The Oberon's not going to be happy. Let's do the turn first. Check out the turn first. Set it up. Set it up. Okay, so it's time for the big battle here. Let's go ahead and kill this Juggernaut using these men here. Juggernaut. There it is. Okay, and that sea is perfectly covered by that guy, so let's just go ahead and send our Juggy over here, because we can. There we go. While that's going on, we got this boat over here, which actually is not needed. Do they have any air here? No. Oh, they got this one air here, but we're going to fight them anyway, so he can actually come out. And can he cross through? Oh shoot, we'll check that out in a little bit. But let's go ahead and, well, just move some units out. Do it. Let's just do this. Let's take this out. All those Devastators. That's a lot of Devastators right there. Yeah, we just keep taking the land from these guys. Build units here, so build a couple of these. Let's build the bigger things. May as well. We got the stuff for it. So some armors. Some hunters and devastators. There we go. Use the big guns now. Make it intimidating there. So there we're going to take that one. We can use a dragon for that probably if we need to. We might not need the dragon for that. We'll see what happens. The battle is being joined though. And yeah, it looks pretty good there. We don't need to spend all our money just yet. Oh, well, we can. Let's see. Can we build more? No, we can't. Not here. Oh, this spot's fine. We could make a transport here. So let's go ahead and make a transport here, then more things. And then make imps. Make 3 imps. 2 imps apparently. Make 3 imps. Use them for air support. There we go. We'll just keep driving on them. And that'll be the end of the turn. But let's go ahead and look at the conversations here. Here first.
I admit I do enjoy the privileges of nobility, Commander. But sometimes their excesses repulse me. A rat like Nakasim should be made to suffer. He should repent, not revel in riches. But such is his lucky lot, no matter how unfair and undeserved.
Alright, talk to Oberon.
I still don't understand why you didn't accept our generous gift, Commander. Now you stand empty-handed, and young Nakasim has suffered an unjust blow to his reputation. Except among the undead, perhaps. I'll thank you to reel that Scarlet Woman in, and ensure this goes no further.
Now, we'll see about that. Let's check it over here with Maxos. Hey, Momaine.
That Corvette, glad.
Let's see about this. Alright, let's build another thing. We're almost a complete dragon as well. The bar. Talk to everyone in Scarlet.
We won a victory for the age.
Another.
We gave them a good licking.
Ugh, this is all too frustrating, Commander. They arrested Nakasim, but he wasn't thrown in a dungeon. He's just confined to a palace out in the country where he lives in opulent luxury and is reported to have already killed a servant because he looked a bit effeminate. With no repercussions, as a matter of course.
Jeez.
That's just it. We gay people, we haven't the rights others enjoy. That creep can kill us willy-nilly, and all he gets coming his way is a slap on the wrist and a bloody castle to gallivant in. He'll probably be free in a month's time, stripped of his functions, sure, but ready to resume his murder spree.
Okay.
This must end, Commander. A line must be drawn. You have shown me support before, so please, do so again. Let me announce to the world I am a proud lesbian woman, and that by order of the Emperor, I am bid to execute the wretch that undid so many of my brothers and sisters.
Ah, jeez. Let's look at the options here. I can't allow that, Scarlet. It reeks too much of vigilante justice. The law must be his judge. Or, such an event would shock the nation, but perhaps it isn't in need of such a shock. You have my blessing. Off with his head. Well, I'll talk to you later and never be a bit... Alright, well, we know he's guilty of sin, and he's just sitting in his thing. And as a regular citizen, what can you do? But I'm a dragon! And as such, I'd rather bite his head off myself, but go ahead. Such an event would shock the nation, but perhaps it is in need of such a shock. Do you have my blessing? Off with his head.
I shall depart immediately, Commander. With your blessing, the Archduke will be dead by the morrow, and thus an archenemy will be slain.
There we go. And, yeah, that's how it's gonna go. When you got the power, why not use it, huh? So let's go ahead and check everything out. Let's actually hear opinions on the board.
A battle is often, to a degree, yes. To an equal degree, no.
Bah!
Everything still lies in the balance, and you're the one to tip it in our favor, if you can.
I think we're close to winning this.
I have sent
About
word
over
of your
here?
decision. I'm cautiously optimistic. Stand fast. Don't back down, and we may get there in the end.
Alright, check it, Henry.
Yet again, we're well on the way to victory, I'd say. Won't be long now before we have the bastards on the run.
Alright, okay. Still gotta deal with Corvus. Let's check out the throne room.
Commander, as you are well aware, if there is one thing we undead think is important, it is proper regard for religion in society, which is beneficial to you too. The strong Church of the Seven draws believers from far and wide and dramatically increases the Empire's access to cheap laborers. With the war effort going on, you need as many as possible. A strong church requires a strong income, though, so why not introduce the Indulgence? People who have sinned can simply buy forgiveness. Isn't that beautiful? The church will prosper and you will have your laborers.
Indulgences. This is what the Catholic Church did a long time ago. So what you did is you just paid to be sinless, and there you go. What this did is an interesting thing there, but it made the church a crap ton of money, which helped them spread the word far and wide, which was good for that. And it's an ends justify the means kind of thing, because it's basically saying you can buy yourself a stairway to heaven, which that's not a thing. So basically, the way I've always viewed it is the church basically lying to the nobles, or the rich people, like, yeah, give us your money and we'll make you sinless, which is completely not a thing we can do. I'm a Catholic. It's not a thing that can be done. That's not how it works. That's at least in my opinion of how it all works in Catholicism. And basically, it's more of a feel better kind of thing, and hey, the money will help the church kind of thing. Viewing it practically, not spiritually, I guess is the way I'm saying it. And so indulgence would make us money, and it would make people think they're blessed and all that kind of stuff. But let's get going here, see what everyone else has to say.
An indulgence? I've heard Yorick sprout some crackpot ideas, but this one takes the cake. No. The mere notion is laughable.
You can hear the other guys.
This indulgence business is a surefire way for the church to become even richer, Commander, but I don't like it. Now, I'm not one to gush about the gods, but I do have a deep-seated respect for my ancestors and the divines that shaped our world. Honoring them with vulgar commerce such as this is plain disrespectful.
Interesting.
Cheap labor, read exploitation. A strong church, read snouts in the trough. Now, what Yorick promises he can deliver upon, Commander, that much is true. But the promise is so sordid, I doubt his precious Seven would ever forgive its realization.
Next one.
People would pay to have their sins forgiven. Flaming fuses. They should be paid to commit them. No imp would fall for such an underhanded scheme, Commander. And I sincerely hope you won't either.
Well, it makes money, though. And we can see that in how many churches got built over time and how big and grand they were. But we don't need money, that's true. And it's 4 against a 1-4 anyway, so... Against.
You are not the friend of the Seven I had hoped you to be, Commander. More's the pity. Greater's the sin.
Over here.
Always beware when the undead come along with a new proposition, Commander. Yorick is not merely a snake in the grass, but a full-blown anaconda.
I'm relieved you weren't swayed by that surreptitious skeleton, Commander. As a dwarf, I know all too well how tempting can be the allure of gold, the promise of a greater economy. The undead, though, were offering you but gilded coal that would have crumbled to the touch and blackened your soul.
Prospero?
I commend you, Commander. The indulgence would have been just that. Indulgence in seedy corruption masked in pious virtue. There, I think I've just summarized the Church's true nature.
Oh dear. Imp!
Haha, well chosen, Commander. Did you know, by the by, that sin and fun are synonyms in the language of imps?
God, really?
Maybe I should give Yorick an imp dictionary. See what shade of purple he goes when he looks up our definition of indulgence.
I think he said, orgy? Oh, there we go. There you go with that. Okay. I have my beliefs and all this and that, but, yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Alright, let's do the dragon's turn and destroy everything and hopefully not bug out like we did that other battle. You know what? I'm gonna save just to play it safe. What am I thinking? I should just be saving. I've been doing it a little fast and loose because of, well, we've been winning. Alright, we're at about 11 minutes. Let's get going here. So this is the grand battle here. We're gonna win this. We don't even need the dragon probably, but let's find out. What's Corvus gonna do? He's gonna keep building, but his capital's where he needs to build, really. I want to have 5 mercenary cards for the final battle. That's what I want to have. Because that'll be excellent. Alright. Got a lot of stuff moving around, but is he going to win with that? No. No. Check out these battles here. Boat battle, we win this one easily. An easy win for us. There you go. Other boat battle, we're going to go over here. We're going to do boat battle or land. Okay, boat battle. Alright, that's an easy one as well. Done. Alright, now it's time for the dragon battle or just a general fight. Let's find out over here. 95% chance of victory. We don't even need to use our generals here. Oh, Scarlet's out doing her thing. See how well this battle goes. Are we going to lose anything is the question. That's the real question. Did we lose anything? No. We just destroyed oh, we lost 1 trooper. But we destroyed a lot. There you go. Now we control this part of the land, it gives us a strong aggressiveness there. Scarlet leaves on secret mission. Sources say she's our for blood, so I meant out for blood. From pillar to post, we never know where these pillars are. Army complains. By popular demand, Emperor authorizes. Okay, we got that one. Emperor, enemy of Church of the Seven. Divine wrath could lose us the war, and we have nearly 100%. Motivation up, but the 7 hate me again. Okay, it's got to be about Scarlet. Go ahead and see what's going on.
When I said earlier I was of the opinion a criminal like Nakasim deserved a much harsher punishment than he got, I didn't quite mean we should simply chop off his head, Commander. Still, I'm not about to shed a tear for the swine, and I'm so very glad for Scarlet. She must feel validated, accepted, finally.
And he's gonna be pissed.
Commander, what madness is it that drove you to unleashing that harpy of a Scarlet? She butchered an Archduke as if he were a rabid orc! This is unacceptable, and her announcing she is gay is no justification. You know we'd support her, but we can't support extrajudicial assassinations. She's as bad as he was. I mean, not that he was... Oh, to hell with it.
Alright, let's see what the Queen doing. Anything new with the Queenie?
What a heartbreaking...
Unfortunately not, and I wish she had more dialogue. I am so sad she doesn't. To the bar! Oh no, Scarlet's gotta be last. Everyone else?
What a lovely, lovely day this is, Commander. A mangy male was brought down by an unwavering woman, by our very own Scarlet. If I could wake to such news each morn anew, I'd ask for nothing more.
Oh god, that'd be a lot of dead dudes. Alright, let's check out Edmund.
Quite a show our little Scarlet staged. The little general that could, after all, isn't she? About to throw away wasted years of molten men and waste them on wine and women instead. Miraculous how things change. Thus passes the glory of the world.
Okay. Henry!
Atta girl, Scarlet's done it. Killed that rotten elf and rammed a stake up his gullet.
Hey.
Surefire way to stop his shenanigans, that. Brave of her, too, to announce she's into women so publicly. But I'll bet you she'll still have a hankering after old Henry from time to time. She could bring one of her lady friends along if that makes her feel more at ease. I really don't mind at all.
Freaking Henry! Ah, freeing Henry. Scarlet, hey!
It is over, Commander. I returned triumphantly. I rode to Narcosim's stronghold on horseback, accompanied by several dozen female knights, and there, with your seal in hand, I announced the fiend's head would roll.
And?
It was bliss. It was vindication. They dragged him before me, kicking and screaming, but I, calm and collected, told him, I am Scarlet, Dragon's General, and one of the nature you sought to eradicate. Today, I come for you. His head I left on a stake upon the battlements. His body had thrown to the dogs.
Yeesh.
Once the news broke, the execution was met with as much applause as it was with indignation. We knew it would divide. But as for myself, I am perfectly content. I am who I am for all the world to see, and thanks to your approval, can look upon friend and foe with pride, with dignity, so very long desired and so very long out of reach.
All right.
You are a great man, Commander, and you'll make for a great king. I wish for no more than to stand by your side until the day comes we have vanquished our last enemies.
That's good, because we're almost there. All right, back to the battlefield. Let's keep building. Let's keep taking it to them. Okay, so we are just conquering, and that's... Yeah, there's a couple reasons for that. One is our strong navy has prevented them from bringing too much into us. The other is the dragon can just hold off battles so dang well. What do we have here? We got 2 hunters, some of these things. Alright, so what we're going to do is... What movement these guys have to? Alright. I shall send them down here, and they'll take this for us. And with that taken, these juggernauts may leave here. So let's go ahead and... Can they seriously do that? Oh yeah, right. Juggernaut from here and to there. Is that a thing? That's my question. Can he do that? Can you just send them over land? I'm gonna hope so. So we're gonna send them here. The next turn they're gonna go over. So this should be more than enough force to take this spot. 100%. Yep. So that's done there. Now we're gonna have our juggernauts here choke these guys off and not allow them to go anywhere. We're gonna... Or just jump in there and use the dragon to finish it off. I don't know. No, we'll just keep choking them off. As long as they're choked off, they can't do anything, so that's fine. 4 juggernauts is more than enough to deal with those boats, so that's good. We got all these other forces here. It's not like he's building boats there, so he's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and build more things. Let's go ahead and build more of these guys. So, more devastators, more armor, and more of these. There we go. Just keep building. Just keep getting in there. Build another building here. Gold mine, not really necessary. Academy, no. It's a wizard, we don't need dragon cards. I guess we're fine. We don't need to build anything. Let's just keep going forward. We'll go probably, we'll just keep going forward. We're going to go here, build up a giant force, and then just take the capital. That's the plan. And we'll be done soon. Isn't that nice? We're almost at the end of this thing. I have no idea what we're playing after this, though. This was a really fun game. I'm glad we played this. I can tell you that right now. Are they going to move against those juggernauts? Because we have too many there. But I am glad we played this game. This is a fun game. It is a great game. I really enjoy this game. They put the boats there. Well, he can keep moving around all he wants. Until he gets us in the right spot, he's in trouble. 100% here. Done! There we go. That's finished off. We're getting to the end of this thing. We are getting to the end of this thing. Emperor prevails. Death toll climbs. Almost perfection here. Emperor pregnant. Emperor to undergo plastic surgery. Mercenaries! Immune to invasion. Oh, that's useful. That's a lot of mercenaries, by the way. And Scarlet is now fearsome, as people should be scared of her. She's powerful. Go ahead and go over here. Maxos, my man.
My privilege, Commander.
Let's go ahead and get the one more skill to go. The bot. Let's see everyone's opinions of each other now.
What a
First
victory,
the war.
Commander! I think you've got things well in hand. Don't be too cocky, but don't hold back either. We're hot on the enemy's trail, but rush in, and you might get ambushed.
He makes a good point.
Which one do you have in mind?
Edmund!
I've noticed he's become a bit more courteous lately. A bit less utterly insufferable. Thought I'd see the sun set in the east first. Reckon it's all a whim, though. A fit. A presumptuous little prick like him never really changes.
Oh, he said this before. Okay, let's see.
Which one do you
Catherine?
have? Her temper seems to have improved. Which
Scarlet.
one? Ah, Scarlet. She's out and proud, I guess, or something along those lines. Well, I won't begrudge her her happiness, but I liked it a damn sight better when we were still having our wild nights together.
Alright, let's check out Catherine.
Another province conquered.
About the war.
Another land where your enlightened rule may flourish. I'd say it's going well, but don't be afraid to be a little daring there, Commander. We need to push forward relentlessly or risk being driven back.
Alright. Opinion on the other generals?
If you wish.
Edmund.
He's still as arrogant as ever, but he seems to be letting go ever so slowly of his bigotry, and that I must commend.
She said that
If you
before
wish.
Henry.
Henry finally seems to
Said
have...
that before
if you
Scarlet.
wish. I'm quite impressed Scarlet can be her true self aboard the Raven, despite the prejudice she faces from the likes of Yorick and other such parasites. She tells me you have been quite supportive of her. If that is true, I admit you have done very well.
Uh-huh. Alright. Let's check out Edmund.
A battle is often decided because of the initiative shown by field officers. And
He
those
said this one
dwarven
before.
commanders can rally their men like no other
Opinion
can.
of the war. Opinion of the war.
Admirable. To a degree, yes. To an equal
Still?
degree, no.
Let's talk
Anyone in
about
specific?
generals. Catherine.
I admire the zeal with which Catherine fights to secure...
Said that before. How about
anyone in
Henry?
His presence is more unendurable.
How about
Anyone in
Scarlet?
What a fuss that woman makes about her sexuality. Really? I don't care if she's into men, women, or arm-sized sausages, as long as she holds her tongue about it.
And that is where me and Edmund agree. But it's not just about that, but anything. I really don't like it when people shove anything on me. I hate it when vegetarians give me crap for eating meat. I hate it when this happens or that happens, where people give me crap for whatever I do because of whatever they believe in. As long as people don't bother me, I'm fine. Scarlet, there you go. How's it going?
I feel positively liberated, Commander. That land you just conquered probably feels the same.
Let's check about the war opinion.
I'm a general in your army, so I'd be amiss to say no, wouldn't I? Remain vigilant, though. For the instant you overplay your hand, the Empire may be lost.
Mm-hmm.
About whom, Commander?
Catherine?
I used to think she was arrogant and condescending, and I guess she was.
Said that before. How about
whom?
Edmund?
He sure is singing a different tune these days, isn't he?
Said that before.
About
Henry.
whom? I always told Henry he's a self-absorbed...
Okay, she said all this. Okay, so we got every opinion. Everyone's grooving on each other pretty well, so good job there. So, I think we're wrapping up this game here, aren't we? Let's go ahead and just build and take it to them. Yeah, we can move the Juggernauts. Just have to move them over land. Okay. There you go. Juggernauts are over there to choke them off. Choke them off. There we go. Let's go ahead and move these guys out. This will be the forward crew. Alright, and then let's send everything else out. How much trouble can we get into with all these units, huh? We're almost there. We're almost at Corvus's demise. This is almost the end. Now we're going to build, of course, more of these guys. Let's go ahead and just build more Devastators and Armors and all these other things. There you go, Hunters. There you go. Keep building those. And in the distance, we will build. Look, almost sold. Oh, wait, that's not a war factory. This is a war factory. In the distance, we will build Imp Fighters. And we will send the Imps in to help out, so that's going to be great. We don't need the Dragon for this battle. Let's go ahead and just see it go to fruition here. They're choked off. We just have a superior navy. They're not building enough boats to deal with us, and that's good news to us. There's a lot of flyers coming out that we got to be a little worried about that. But we may be able to handle that. Now, I see a boat. There's a boat. Oh, he goes back there. Okay. The grand battle here, 100%. Don't even need me again, so let's just go ahead and make it 100%. There we go, an easily won battle there. We have too large a force here. We will not be stopped. Emperor's Flurry of Victories. Fact or fiction, really? Latest Dragon Spell fires up drone controversy. Accidental death is deemed unavoidable. More mercenaries. We're getting there, Royal Chamber here. Time for the final research skill. Wow. Done. All research here. Let's talk to Grumio, see if there's anything new with him.
Where could the right...
Nope. Bar's done. Let's go ahead and do the throne room then.
Commander, as you know, we do business deals with merchants and warlords from all over the realm. The one a tad more unscrupulous than the other. We are aware many of them treat their workfolk rather shabbily, but such are the bargains we make, we gladly look the other way. Oberon, however, demands that we should stop all dealings with them unless they meet certain standards. Fair trade, he calls it. Hogwash, more like. Tell me you agree with me, Commander. After the smokestick and sugar water fiascos, it's the least you can do.
This war's about to end, and we may as well do things right. So let's talk to everyone first of all. We're going to say no to this.
I know the kind of rotten souls Falstaff is referring to, Commander. And when men their like exploit their servants, it's always the imps that have to bear the worst of it. Fair trade. Sounds like a good plan to me.
I think so too. Over here.
Falstaff seems to imply you owe him something, Commander, but it's quite the other way around. He owes you to stop proposing his dishonest and dishonorable schemes.
Over here.
Falstaff seems to be under the impression that paying a bit more for merchandise in the knowledge its manufacturer is being treated with a degree of dignity is some sort of grievous sin. Yes, we may see a moderate increase in the cost of things. What can I say? A clear conscience doesn't usually come for free.
And Yorick.
Those merchants, Commander, those warlords, they aren't worthy of their titles. Rats they are. It would break every law of the Seven if it earned them a single penny. Let us deal with such vermin no longer.
I agree, so let's go ahead and say no.
So it's fair trade then, is it? Suit yourself, Commander. But you'll go all kinds of green around the gills when you find out the price increases this namby-pamby scheme is going to create. I may just put this issue back on the table at a later date. See what you say then.
He's right about that though, because of the cheap labor that can make things possible. But we're about to win this and be prosperous, so that we may not have to rely on cheap labor for a lot of things. But we'll see how it goes. Oberon.
Falstaff was banking on the fact that money is an emperor's best friend. But time and again he seems to forget the wisdom of a dragon exceeds that of a mere human.
Alright. Yorick.
Yes. Let them mend their ways or be cast into the dust where their bleak bones will serve as everlasting reminders that this is what happens to the heathens that thwart the gods.
Okay. Over here with Prospero.
Bravo, Commander. Like I said, Falstaff owed you, but by this refusal he has hardly begun to pay his debt. Feel free to deny him again, and again.
And the imp.
We're saving many people's hides by following Oberon's proposal, Commander. Many imps will sing your praises. Believe me, you don't want to hear them do it, but the thought is pleasant enough.
So imp singing is awful, okay. Let's check out the battlefield now. How we looking here? So we have things well in hand. What are they going to do here is nothing. Imp flyers, there's just 2 flyers, nothing to worry about there. We can intercept them with our 6 flyers if we want. Go ahead and intercept them with our 6 flyers. And we're going to build even more flyers, so it's fine. So that's good over there. We got flyers over here. We got 3 flyers over here. Send them out. Just cover things over here. Now here's what we're going to do. Send these guys here. Send these guys here. Send these guys here. Not only that, get this up here. Choke off their ocean. Send these guys here. Send these guys here. Send these guys here. There you go. Build more of them. Devastators. Armors. And hunters. More devastators. Devastators seem pretty powerful here. Now, no matter how guaranteed the win here is, we're going to use the dragon because I want to witness our victory. Let's see over here. So we're also going to build... Oh, we already built here. We're going to... wrong button. We're going to build more flyers. So go ahead and build 5 more flyers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Alright, that's all done there. And now for the rest of the army to go over here. We're going to cover him from 2 different spots. That's basically the plan. We have this really big and strong army. He's got nothing he can do. We choked him off. We killed his... We just kept killing him and just holding him off in a good way there. We funneled things through. This is a battle that can use the dragon, so I'm going to save, see what the time is. And we'll see if we use the dragon or mercenaries, because we got to have a dragon battle. Okay, we're at 30 minutes, so let's just see this one through, and the next episode's the final confrontation. So let's go ahead and just play it out. We're going to see this with mercenaries and generals. We don't need the dragon for it, so we're just going to see it that way. And then we're going to have the final battle with Corvus. Doesn't matter what he's building out here, doesn't matter how big this is. We have too much forces here to allow him to do anything. That's fine, they're just moving around pretty much. Poor AI. Go ahead and do this 66. Got plenty of opinion here. Yeah, okay, do what you want. Let's see what we can do here. Scarlet. Henry's the advantage here, okay. Let's check out our mercenary cards. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so let's go ahead and use the lesser mercenary cards here. Let's guarantee a victory here. I want to make sure we win this. Ironclads and Shaman. There we go. Oh, wrong card there. Let's go ahead and use our correct card here. 2 transports. We don't need transports, so there we go. He's got this. Double check here. 86. Yep, Henry's got it. And this will be the end of the episode. Let's just watch this. Yeah, we're wrecking them pretty good there. There's no way we're going to lose this. It's fine. Look at that. Just look at them tear them up. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so next episode is going to be the final battle. Oh, that's going to be epically fun there. It would be a smarter handicap to use less troops for it, but no, we're just going to take it out and win this thing. That's really what we're going to do here. And that's it. That's it for that. Done. There we go. See the newspaper in a second. Don't need me. Alright. That's done. See what the newspaper has to say. Fair trade fiasco to go ahead. Crackpot elven scheme goes through. About time Emperor announces magical spell that will aid his forces. About time. Even more naval. Good thing we're done with that. 5 less gold per turn. That's fine. That's it. So, saving. This is it. Final battle next episode. Alright, so I'm your host, Scarf. Thanks for coming by. And see you next time.